Hey everybody, we're back for the last round of the Swiss Draft. Our hand isn't amazing, but the blue cards aren't really needed for now. I'm gonna hope that I draw a blue source sooner than like turn 12 or whatever in game 1 of the last round was. So we're not gonna take a mulligan. We can cast the majority of our spells, and yeah. I think we're going to sideboard in that island again, though, for game 2 and 3. Our opponent mulligans to 6. And, yeah, so it looks like our game plan... Oh, it's highly irrelevant on what he plays, but I think the Basilica Guard is going to be our first play unless we draw a 2-drop. So he tanked on that mulligan. He could be keeping a weak hand. And we lead with a swamp just in case we draw an island for a turn 2 Demur Charm. And we got lucky and drew a Syndic of Tides. Undercity Informer's pretty good. An island would be great right now. So we went with the Court Street Denizen because we're going to play a white creature next turn, and we can extort. We'll probably play our Basilica Guard, and then extort one card. So he's like Hyper Turbo Mill, huh? This is going to be hard to punch through. Oh, we'll tap down this guy, and I guess we'll just have to pass the turn here. Oh, Call of the Nightwing is pretty gross. So, a mill deck is not something we want to see with our slowish deck that we've got. Okay, an Executioner's Swing and a Swamp. We really, really want an island. And we didn't get it. So, I guess we play our Viscopa Guildmage and get in for 2 Drain. And tap down this horror. Why not? Yep, the horror comes through. Mills us for another 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's looking pretty dangerous. Especially now that our extort engine is cut in half. Oh boy. So we're going to play the Death Cult Rogue and extort twice. He hasn't seen any blue cards. Which is kind of good for us, but we're just so dead. We really needed to draw an island. And I thought that 5 sources would be enough. I was obviously wrong, though. Look, there's our island that we needed. If we manage to get a blue source, we can Hands of Binding his Undercity Informer and get in with Death Cult Rogue. Not anymore. We're just gonna concede. We can't win this game, and I don't want to show him the good stuff in my deck. So we're gonna bring in these. Do we want to bring in these delusions? He has a lot of rogues. He has a lot of rogues to block our rogues. Yeah, let's take out these two Hands of Bindings for these two. Let's take out a Plains for an island. And what else might we want to do? Do I want the Millennial Gargoyle? Guess I don't really want the Executioner Swing or the Smite. Maybe I want the Executioner Swing. And we'll put back in a Hands of Binding. And we'll just roll with that. Alright. This time we don't have any white sources, but Consuming Aberration might get us there. And our goal with this post-board deck is to mill them out. We'll lead with Swamp Pass. We can actually cast our Demir Charm this game, which might be relevant. So we'll cast our Rogue, and then next turn we might go Voltron and get both of these guys onto the Rogue. Alright, I got some good ones. How do you like it, Mr. Mill Guy? Good, we got 2 lands and a Paranoid Delusions. We would love a land, though, that's for sure. Oh man, 2 lands in the bin. Alright. Let's go with the Hands of Binding. We'll keep his 2 sages down. We'll hands down this guy, just to stem the bleeding a little bit. And then Paranoid Delusions. Hitting 3 lands and a Keymaster Rogue. So, Consuming Aberration would be great next turn. Does not become... Oh, someone won the block event that I played in earlier today and went 0-2 drop. Sigh. Don't have a rogue. Don't have a rogue. That's not a rogue. Sweet. Come on, land. Land! No. Alright, well, we'll play Daring Skyjack as a blocker. Two Mortar Striders? No, a Mind Grind and a Mortar Strider. Sweet. How many lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's something big. Smog Elemental. Alright, so we just want to preserve our life total, and that thing is not going to help when he starts extorting things left and right. So we're going to hands down this Smog Elemental, and then Delusions here. And we really would like a land, because then we're gonna start milling overtime with our 2 Cypher triggers and the Consuming Aberration. Come on, land. That is not a rogue. Oh, there's one of the lands we needed, and it was next. And land. No, Syndic of Tides. Alright, well, I have to attack here. We'll Paranoid Delusions there, because that's the way you do it. And we'll Hands of Binding this guy. And tap that guy, sure. So he's dead from 2 attacks with the Death Cultist Rogue. Oh, Balustrade Spy. That is a, what's it called? A rogue. So now if we hit the land, I think we want to Angelic Edict. Oh, look. Oh, Rapid Hybridization isn't too bad. We'll kill this guy. And extort. Attack here. Keep the Smog Elemental down so that he just doesn't get his guy back, and we'll extort. And we'll Paranoid Delusions here, and we'll extort. Alright, so if our Death Cult Rogue gets in, we'll win. Yeah, we got there. Let's take a quick look at his deck, see all the stuff we got out, what we have to play against. So he's got 3 Sage Rose Denizens. That's pretty good. He's got a Mind Grind. He's got Paranoid Delusions. He doesn't have any Death Cult Rogues. So let's actually go ahead and cut this swing for Spell Rupture. I think that'll be pretty good. And we'll cut this Holy Mantle for a Millennial Gargoyle. Why not? It's an evasion guy. And let's see how this one goes. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. We've got some removal. We've got some extort. We're going to lead with Swamp first. Nope, we're going to lead with the Merguil Gate. It's a pretty easy lead. Into our High Priest and pass. Yes, we'll kill this Sage Road Denizen now. And attack for 1. And hopefully we start drawing some gas. We've got all the lands we need. Well, that's not quite gas. Alright, come on, spells. We've drawn 8 land. If we didn't draw another land, it wouldn't be too soon. So what do we want? I guess we want like a Paranoid Delusions, maybe? Oh, you do have a Death Cult Rogue. How about it? Hey, 2 lands. Fantastic. Yeah, let's Soul Ransom this guy. It's not the best card. We only took a 2/2, and he can discard 2 cards to it easily, but drawing 2 would be sweet. And it puts our clock up a little bit. Okay, Death's Approach and a Metropolis Sprite. And Agoraphobia. I'm fine with that. Okay, so what do you do with piles of mana? I guess you activate Vizkopa Confessor a bunch of times. That seems okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess I can just get in for 6 or 4. Go, go, Guild Mage. You're gonna go all the way. Oh, Killing Glare, you're not going all the way. I guess I should have hybridized that guy. Let's hybridize this guy. We'll give you lifelink. And then we're gonna use the second ability on Guild Mage. So we've got you down to 6, 5. We've got you down to 5. Next turn I think we can kill you. Oh, there goes our Consuming Aberration. So, let's see here. I have 9 mana. And I can give it lifelink. How about if I just attack with my High Priest of Penance? We'll give him lifelink. Oh, I tapped my mana wrong. I'm so terrible. So we can get there on my next turn. As long as he doesn't have a removal spell. That is not a removal spell. Yes, that's not a removal spell either. Alright, so let's give this guy lifelink. Now let's do this ability. And this ability. and get in there for exactly 4. Alright, so that was us playing in a Swiss Draft, getting 2 packs for our troubles. Not the most exciting. I felt like our deck was overall pretty good. It could have obviously been better if we had just been 2 colors. We had a lot of mana issues in our game 1s. But other than that, it wasn't a terrible draft. I feel like I probably should have jumped ship into red early on in the pack 1 instead of, fighting voraciously for Orzhov and a few Dimir cards, but we ended up with a pretty passable deck. Couple of standouts. Our Vizkopa Guildmage did a lot of work. Our Paranoid Delusions out of the sideboard did a lot of work. But that's it. I'll see you guys the next time I record something.